Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
180. Get hot.
Lamar off the play fake. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-linemen, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own.
Leave me alone.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward.
You're not baiting me.
Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch.
That's Cooper Kupp.
Completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Right there, hurt. 19 tight, 19 tight. Yep, ready.
On the give, it's Blue. And he is into the end zone. Frontalis touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Fuck.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, report.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Number 87. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Completed to his running back. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jackson yet again. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
36-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Mitchell up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they're going to touch
Possession catch.
Pickup. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to the bank in just a moment.
Okay,
2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Gonna throw this one. Ward chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Press it, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
Catch the ball. Let me hit you. Fuck.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now a give right side to Mitchell. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket.
A running jump shot pass.
Going to be taken down here.
All right. Yeah. Let me close out. Yep. Yep. Yep.
And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
The cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And he has taken down drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, that depends.
Yes, fuck with me.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now Jackson off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route.
Come on, give me another holding. Come on, give me another holding. Yes, come on.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
My God, why nobody back there? What the fuck? Y'all just let this nigga pass.
With his tight end. And that makes it
Fuck, nigga is booty butt naked.
It feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Number 86. A gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Yo. I'm ready. You change it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side.
He kept going. Oh my God, bro. He's 5'8".
Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point.
2 3rd down and 15 and 20s. Oh my gosh.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
This is pathetic.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Ward.
Is that not PI?
They hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd.
All right. Yeah, the game over. Nigga threw a ball at the dirt. Okay.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And they could really use a good one here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Blitz coming, Lamar. He puts him air under it, deep down the left. Trying to float that one in.
Finally found!
Interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Finally, they fucked with me, finally! He's trying to spit in my ass!
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit, 70, 70. Check match, check match.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Ward's going to throw it. Some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That ball just fucking floating every single time. God damn.
Man in motion here. First down throw here for Ward. This is caught by Ward.
Stop trying to get that ball. Fuck! You're winning.
He gets a good bit and that 1st down. On the gun, it's Ward. Gets some space around midfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 14.
Throwing it on 1st down. Ward. That's incomplete for the moment.
Oh my God. Holding that quick.
That's usually where we see holding calls.
Okay, that's fine.
And that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call.
Fuck, we gotta get
1st
to it.
and 20.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Good.
Again, Ward going to the air. Look at that power, deep left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
My God, they're everywhere.
Ball's incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down.
Red. Cowboy 80.
Slot man motioned over. They are throwing it again. And screen here to Blue. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Looking quickly here. Just before halftime, timeout taken.
Oh my God.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good.
Thank you for a superstar kicker. Thank you.
And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker with that long
Yes. Fuck.
We're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throw in here just before halftime. Gets it down.
Yes.
He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Good look so far. He's got room.
The fucking 28 doing me. Oh my God, bro.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out.
He almost had it.
Second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost in the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right again. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Forced out to his right. He's smart and won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at the coverage on that play. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Gets him on the in route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle, Blue. He's tackled there. So
Oh my, I was down.
Let's examine the slap. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So after the penalty, here's 1st and 15. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
ice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, 5, go.
He's going to throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline.
My God, he's everywhere.
Rookie with the pick. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a short pick up to the 20. Bernardo Green with that tackle. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. On the move. Headed right. He's going for it himself. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8. I don't know.
What?
If they don't work in concert together to create a lane.
What more do I got? Oh, my God.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Bro, he's throwing up anything and catching it.
Immediately after that catch, he's down at the 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Ward off the play fake. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. That'll be good for a Dallas first down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 here. Ward. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. Just going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere.
He's done for fucking Yucatan!
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
We've heard it said, and I believe it's in my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
To the air on 3rd and long. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So that field goal gonna have to wait a little bit longer. That's the end of our 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm better. Not even a little bit.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Ward in the pistol. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Ward setting up to throw.
All right, bro. The D tackle literally just ran right. Okay.
Shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls them back within one score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Now 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed to Flowers. And this one does not go far. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He's got the ball on the sideline. Ooh, difficult play, small gain, but it counts. 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Lamar off the play fake. Shakes himself free.
And he's still good! Oh my!
And this plays near the 3-yard line. Defender there to take him out. Just short of it.
What the fuck, bro?
6-yard line.
Are you oh my gosh! He's playing backyard football.
So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Jackson's going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer. Looking to throw. Buying some time right. Taking a chance to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
16.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. It's Ward. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw here for Ward. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. He got away from a couple of defenders.
This nigga ran backwards. Oh my God.
Trying to get set.
Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 17.
Again, Ward going to the air. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Working quickly here.
And the Cowboy first down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing now on first down. Ward buying some time left. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. He'll get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. On the play fake, it's Levis. Finds his man, it's Keon.
Cam Ward is out. What the?
Touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Levis. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away
This
from
nigga Cam Ward is out.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Cowboys trailing by 11.
He's seeing
Familiar sight in
goals.
this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Cracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a one-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look in warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we
What
see
type of double route was that?
That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. The give now to Mitchell. We're going to take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, he put some heat on this deep.
Fucking booty butt naked.
Inside the 30.
He breaking everything. Oh my God. Lamar breaks a backfield sack dot. Fucking 5'2" Zay Flowers.
Offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season.
Oh.
Going after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
Fuck this game.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. At the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here he is to throw.
You're getting torched!
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. Look where it is and where it stands right now, Kate. That should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Is Cam hurt? Oh my God! Will fucking.
They come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. For big yards on the right side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but at least so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got 2nd down.
Like 54.
From the gun, Levis. This is caught by Blue. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Here he is to throw. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process.
Oh, these niggas is ass!
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. 1st down play, that's in 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made